the Crossbase bingo. That's one where we both pick a corner of squares, you know, a 4-square corner. And then for each corner that you get, you can get 2 in column 3 or row 3, and those are worth 2 points. And then if you get all 4 of yours, you can get the middle square, and that's worth 3 points. We've done this one several times, so let me just, yeah, we'll do that. I guess we'll use that. Why is my heart rate thingy, like, off center? Yo, Scooby, thanks for luck. Hello, Gwen. Thank you for luck. Hey, Serenus, how's it going? Yo, Moose Crap. Thank you for the luck. I need to fix it. It's this one. Why is it like that? That's better. Okay. God, I feel like I haven't streamed in 8 million years. What else do I have to do here? I can close this. Close this. I think I'm ready. I should need 3 numbers on this one because we're gonna look at the card. Hello.
Ahoy.
So busy but good. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've been quite busy as well lately. The marathon was good. I'm wearing the shirt. It doesn't say it on the front, but it says it on the back. Marathon. Ready to look at the card?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. I don't remember who picks the corner first. Okay, that looks like a pretty good corner. It seems like always, I don't know, Ice Cavern's just weird. And Ice Cavern and Shadow Temple, I don't know why those ones always feel like you don't find one of them. This one sucks. Like, really sucks. All of those are shit. This one is kind of similar to this one. They're pretty similar. The Boots is better, obviously. 9 hearts, 9 songs. I'd probably rather have 9 hearts. Both have Gerudo Valley, not a big deal there. And then it's Gold Gauntlets versus Forest. This is a little goofy. I think it's fine. This one also kind of sucks. If I pick first, I don't even know which one of these I pick, but if Baal picks first and he picks one of these, I'm picking the other corner. Like, that's just the way it's gonna go. Yo, Remove Beta, thanks for luck. Thanks for the 15 streams in a row. Hey, Zachary, good morning. Thanks for luck. Literal marathon, yes. It went quite well for me. I had a goal of around 310. I was thinking anything under like 315 I'd still be pretty happy with. If I was over 320, I would have been probably not very happy. As the race kind of was going, suddenly like anything over 315, I was probably not going to be very happy. Because I was feeling quite good, although it was a very challenging course. Yeah, not sub 230. I think sub 230 would have almost won. I forget what the winning time was. It wasn't like super elite runners, you know, in the sub 210s. But I think I was like 106th or something out of 6,000. So that's pretty good. Are you picking the corner first, or am I picking?
Yeah, I was just asking that myself. That's a good question. Whose turn is it to pick first?
I think it's yours.
Damn.
Did you think it was mine?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care. I can go first if you want.
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Okay. Question is, do I pick this one or this one? I'm definitely not picking, you know, this corner, and I'm definitely not picking... This one's not awful. This has so much potential to be done as a child, which is good because then you can go and get, like, these squares. I think we even, like, 9 hearts I could... Even, well, the keys would be a little goofy as a kid, I think. Even just doing a marathon after so long is great. Yeah, I know. But I still have in my head, like, I want to do a specific, like, I don't just want to finish. Like, that's 3-stream streak, apparently. What's up, Jimmy? Thanks for the luck. Okay, I'm gonna pick. Okay, I'll pick the bottom right. Come on, copy. He will most certainly pick that one. And then we'll get a score going here.
Alright, I pick top left.
Bro, why can't I edit this? Properties? There.
Starting in Baronade.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am ready.
All right, I am ready as well. Let's do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck. You're allowed to reserve 2 of these. So row 3 and column 3 are kind of off limits. Is that what you were asking? Yeah. You can have 2 of them in reserve. And then each one of your squares unlocks 2 of those squares. And then these other corners are just lockout type. Dude, this start is going to be gross. Baronade in the graveyard every time. Ugh. Like, whoever gets to these first just gets them. Okay, we're going to grab our bottle, obviously. Alright. Yeah, man, it just feels like forever since I've streamed. I know it was like 2 weeks and I've gone that long before, but Something about this 2 weeks was like... just feels really long to me. And I'm gonna be gone next Sunday as well, so it's gonna be till July, I think, till we really get back into a decent amount of stuff. Yo, Flufflecats, good morning. Thank you for the luck. I know, I don't know how I'm gonna survive without my Twitch bucks. It's been rough. I think it didn't always used to be this way. Now, I think, like, I want to say 75% of what I make on Twitch is from the ads now. Just because they're so aggressively, like, having the ads. Is there Knuckles on the board? No Knuckles anywhere. Dude. Okay, this is just one of those things. Baal almost always finds these before me. Like, he's just gonna find the Fairy Ocarina, and we're gonna have nothing, we just can't do anything about it. I don't have a sword yet. Damn. That's really unfortunate. Okay, leaving Cac ends up in the trials eventually. Like, it's 2 moves away or something. We are gonna want back here to get our choose later, once we get a sword. Okay. Kinda need to do this. I don't know, I can't say well, I don't order food very frequently to begin with. It's extremely rare. But I don't think I've ever ordered breakfast. I always make eggs. I know, right? My skilled searches. I only need 1 bean, yeah? Just the 1. And then... yeah, this is fine. Alright, if we find Guru Valley, we get a nice point. This feels like Sky Temple. Okay. City. Okay, let's get caught. Still no sword. Is this a 5? Yeah, okay, it's decent money. Alright, always like to get caught before we get the hook shot. Just in case. Well, that's why we do that. Shit. I have, like, nothing. Can I even get past the Scatola? I need, like, a stick at least. I don't know if I can do it. Yeah. Can't you, like, pause 8 million times and he, like, slowly goes... I don't know how many pauses. It's, like, an obscene amount. Dang, okay. We found some good stuff so far. I just need to get the order a little bit right. Really, I just need to find a collapse. And get me, a sword. Although at this point, I almost want to just get back to the Cookery Forest shop. Can't grab it yet. Because getting caught goes to bottom of the well, and I really would like that, so... But we'll remember this for sure, right, guys? Like, for sure. Okay. There's really, I mean, we both need Gorilla Valley. And then it's gonna be a race for like 3 maps. Probably bullet bag 50. A lot of the castle already. Okay. You gotta be kidding me, dude. We are finding a ton of really good stuff. It's just not in the right order. Okay, now I can fix everything. I just needed this sword the whole time. Okay. Can I remember all of those things? The trials to get to the choose. The bottom of the well. I guess I could just get the bottom of the well choose. Or the trial choose first. And then the bottom of the well is really just for the map and shields. This is fine. Cold scale? No. Fuck. Ah, shit. Yeah, starting out nice. I mean, we have Suns and Hookshot pretty early here. Never before asked question. Favorite OOT dungeon? I think mine's probably Forest Temple. The symmetry of the courtyards, the twisted hallways. The bow mechanic was was pretty good for those. Pose. The music. First kind of like 3D-ish block puzzle type thing, you know? Just it had a lot going for it. That's not high enough. That's definitely high enough. Yep. Sometimes you just can tell, you know? The nicer the seed is at the beginning, the more unforgiving at the end. I mean, yeah, it could be. Okay. There's really no rush to go and get hookshot or anything in bottom of the well at this point. I have the explosives. The shields would be nice, though. No, I found... Wait, no, this is what I want. This goes to the bottom of the well. Let's get the shields and some more chews. And a map. Might as well. And anything else? Lens? Nah. Gold? Ruby? No. It's the first place I met a floor master as a kid. Oh yeah, I hated those. Hated rooms with those. I mean, the Redead's obviously scary as fuck, too. And then I did not like the Stall Children, even, in Hyrule Field. What am I doing? I want the shields. Shields and map, and then we get out of here, I think. No reason to get a compass or anything. Was that the first Floor Master? Yeah, in Forest Temple. None of the child dungeons had it. So it would have been in Forest Temple where you first experienced them. Right? Yeah, it's like the Forest Temple was the first place where you ended up with items like the hookshot and the bow to really, really... I mean, Boomerang was pretty good too, but to take advantage of, like, the 3D aspects of the puzzles and things. Are there silvers? No. GTG. No. Stand up and hit me. Hookshot and Epona and get to GTG. I guess it's technically possible, yeah. Even like no glitches. There is surprisingly no fire temple on this board. Let's die. Also, I should have... Did I have the bottle yet? I think I did. I should have got the Death Mountain Crater. Soft soil. Okay, we're pretty well equipped now. I think... if I get the opportunity to get hookshot again, I'll get it, but I'm not gonna, like, rush to get it. We really need a Gerudo Valley. Gerudo Valley and Ice Cavern, but really Gerudo Valley. Yeah, I mean, the Epona quest is, like, always kind of available as soon as you go adult, but I don't know that the game really... I forget if it ever actually, like, points you there. Or, like, when it would want you to go there. I forget, like, as a kid growing up when I did that. I always did it after Forest. But there'd be no reason that, like, fire or water would have to come before it. There's really no reason Forest has to either. It's just kind of like the game strongly implies getting the hookshot and going to Forest Temple. Like, that's exactly what Sheik wants you to do. Three swords on the board? No. No need to get the McCree sword here. Yeah, I had a strategy guide. I might actually pull it out after this, just see when it says to get Epona. Okay. Gotta be grabbing this. Good for this one, this one, this one. That's about it. 3 squares. It's decent here. Yeah, Epona unlocks... I mean, you can kill the big pose without Epona. Even, like, vanilla. No glitches. It's kind of weird, but it's not like a glitch to just stand in the right spots. But... like, normal convention would say you get Epona to get the big pose for the bottle, and then, yeah, Gerudo Archery. I don't think she actually unlocks anything else. That you can't get with, like, long shot to get across the bridge. I guess some people might struggle. If you weren't backwalking across Hyrule Field, like, Big Goron's sword would be pretty tough. I'm sure it's possible if you just walk, but you'd probably have to have pretty good movement. Whereas Epona makes it a lot easier. I don't know if this was this is just like, these are for, this is for squares so far later, but like if we find Shadow Temple, it's potentially 2 points. Usually make my own breakfast, but if I want an omelet, I suck at that, so I order one. That's fair. Are you talking about, like, your friends growing up? Other people that needed to do that quest, they made you do it? Yeah, I remember my friends and I used to play a ton of GoldenEye, and they would make me do the cheats, where you had to get the certain times, especially like the invincibility facility. Do I need anything here? I kind of already have this stuff, but what else am I going to spend this money on? Okay, found Jabu. Betcha I find Jabu in like 2 seconds. Beating a dungeon. I don't know. I mean, it is the center square, but I don't really want to. I don't know. There was a Nintendo Power, something, either that or like something online I saw eventually where you just hit like a bunch of buttons and you got the cheat codes that way. Versus like, you know, turning them on by achieving them. But I didn't know about the codes till like way later. Yeah, the facility invincibility, actually hard. It is hard. And I didn't know, I couldn't get that one until, I still remember this. I don't even think I had a computer yet. We didn't have a computer. But my aunt and uncle had a computer. And I remember downloading a 2-minute video of GoldenEye Facility. I don't even know what goddamn website. Probably had a bunch of viruses, who knows. But, it took, like... We were there all day, and I remember just, like, letting that download sit, and then just walking away, and then, like, every half hour or an hour, I would come and look at it, and it's like, okay, now it's at 8%, and now it's at 12%, and now it's at... And finally, that thing downloaded. No real reason to get the hover boots yet. Finally, that thing downloaded, and it showed me what I was missing to get the, like, the strats that I needed to do the facility. And even still, I mean, I don't know, I was like 10. I mean... Yeah, dial up. But yeah, once I saw the video and practiced the strategies, it was like, okay, I can figure it out. The internet existed back then? I remember, I would take my Nintendo 64 on, like, family vacations to, like, a beach house for a week. Because I wanted to play video games. And the TVs there didn't have the yellow, white, and red, like, receptors. And so we ended up going to, like, Radio Shack or something and getting one of those converter box things that you could use the coaxial cable. Suck it. Like I said, Baal always gets those first. Yeah, good thing there were no phone calls incoming for that, yeah. Oh? Wait, I don't have Sunsong yet, right? Shit. Where was... Fuck. No, I'll remember. Damn, I kind of want Sunsong. I remember where the hook shot is, but Sunsong probably I should go and re-remember that. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Was it after getting caught? Now I'm tempted to do this. This goes to bottom of the well, and then I left. And then I went in here, and this is hook shot, and then I left. And then I got caught. Although, I should, Oh, it was the Happy Mask Shop. It's night. Let's make it day. I remembered. Look at me go. There's no reason for me to get Epona song. I don't need all the songs. He needs the songs. Market Skull, just in case. Now we're chilling. I never remembered the AOL discs, or the AOL anything. So the white stars are my corner. I can get those, Baal cannot get those. The yellow ones are his corner, those are his squares. Once you get... The other corners are just free, anybody can get them, whoever gets them first. Once you get one of your corner squares, then you can get any of these squares. Each one of these unlocks 2 of these. And those are worth 2 points. If you get all 4 of your corner, then you can get the middle square, and that's worth 3 points. So it actually is like, you know, the points matter a little bit here. Okay, let's see if we remembered correctly. We did, because we're fucking amazing. Dude, those were the worst. You wait forever for a download, and then it just doesn't work. I also remember, stupidly, like, when we first got a printer. This was a couple years later. We had a computer, and then we got a printer. And I remember going to Game FAQs, and there was, like, for Donkey Kong 64, a guide to get all 200 bananas. And I don't know how many pages it was, but I printed it, and it had, like, a banner or something in color. Just printed, like, 200 pages of information. And I don't even know that, I'm sure my parents would have said something, but I don't even remember them saying anything like, hey, maybe you shouldn't just print that much stuff. Thoughts on the Panthers? I'm not a particular fan of either team. I just want to have a good series, and so far it has been a fantastic series. Hope that it continues. Yeah, of course I didn't double-side print it. Who, you know, couldn't figure that shit out. This just goes to the graveyard, but it is night. Is Dampers out? No. Top 3 player? In the series or in the league? Damn, we've been here. Damn it. When did you learn about backwalking? I think I saw that when I first found Speed Demo's archive. I think TSA was doing that already in his runs. Like the first runs that I saw on the Speed Demo's archive. God. Yeah, I would say Barkov not a top 3 player in the league. Printed out 300 pages in his high school library. Oh, man. I feel like, at least when I was in high school, or even middle school, or even late elementary school, it's like, we had computers for the first time, and like, nobody, it was the Wild West, man. Nobody knew how to do anything. Yo, Mathfridge, how's it going? My wife is Canadian. She's cheering for Edmonton because of how long... Yeah, I find that typically the Canadians will cheer for a Canadian Cup, even if it's not their team. Not always, but, you know, some rivalries, like, I don't know what Toronto or Montreal fans would think about cheering for each other, but... Yo, Bunny Rabbit, good morning. Thanks for the luck. Okay, I can go get this now. It'll be boring, but we can do it. Who's my top 3? I don't know. McDavid, McKinnon. I was already, damn it. I've been here. I think by the time I got to high school, I feel like I could have printed whatever the hell I wanted. I don't know that there was any like rules. But by the time I was in college, I had a limit every semester of like how many pages I could print. Okay, slingshot? Maybe? No? Probably not a good idea. The map, though. I like the map, for sure. I think that's all I get here. Market Skull. I should have probably just grabbed it. Yeah, I should have just hovered to it. Leaving Decatur. I mean... Yeah, there's definitely some exceptions, I'd say, Mathfridge, but I would say for the most part, at least from what I have heard, or tend to hear, is that I have this in reserve. Canadians will cheer for another Canadian team to try and win the cup. Now I desperately need that Ice Cavern or Gerudo Valley. That would be so nice. Yeah, I can't actually mark that yet until I get one of my corner squares. But you're allowed to hold 2 of them in reserve, so... That's what we're gonna do for now. Till he marks the Gerudo Valley HPs and then just snipes it. Man, we've been here a lot. I gotta go over here, I guess. Excuse me. We'll take a little DC action. Uh-oh, I'm gonna bonk off of it, aren't I? There we go. Yeah, I mean, that type of move, it's just like, there's very few categories that need to know how to do that. Where would you ever be on that head without the shield? Or other explosives? Of course, I have both, but I like to just continuously practice that one, because there are beta quests where you don't have the shield or choose yet, and so it is good to be able to just jump up there. No real reason to light the eyes or come back, I don't think. Once we get this map here. Oh, I did not think that was gonna reach. Yeah, I could see it in, like, a max percent child thing, where, that probably does get an explosive of some kind. That will put you on the head, maybe? And then you want to save choose or something? I don't know. But then if it's, like, max... Well, okay, never mind. Yeah, max percent would also then want to get the bomb, so... It could be, like, for conserving explosives. Let's do the shock. We need to keep trying. There's... How many Guru Valleys are there? There's, like... 2, 3... There's only, like, 3. But that's still a decent amount. Oh, almost. Boss keys. No. Thanks for the luck. Wait, I've done this. Let's do this. Wait, no, I didn't do this. Because I got caught again. Yeah, this is new. I should start collecting easy hearts like that. That would have been smart. Did I just do that? I should also get the trail Death Mountain Crater, but I'm not worried about the Death Mountain Child. Oh god. Beat a dungeon. I'm kind of just avoiding beat dungeons right now. Not ideal, but... Like, that square could come into play later. He already has Boomerang and can do Baronade. Enter ice is ice. Night Market, we definitely want to do this. Okay. Easy kill for Jim. I'm already weak. Come on, get me a Gerudo Valley. Get me an Iron Boots. Wow. I can't actually get that. I'm only allowed to hold 2 in reserve, but at least we know where another thing is. Like, we can actually... These squares are all quite easy, actually. Magic would be kind of nice, but I'm not so concerned with it right now. Okay. Damn. Sons and Baronade's room. Let's see it. This is an annoying start. Yo, FS Viper. Good morning. Thanks for the luck. You could get 19 skulls. I could beat 4 dungeons. It's kind of, like, you know, I don't know how you would, like, fairly operate that. Come on, man, just give me Gerudo Valley, please. Come on. He's probably already done this. I should have looped to the other side, maybe. Fishing. Lots of pots. Again, I should get the Chow Death Mountain, but I'm not worried about that right now. I have to find a Gerudo Valley. Or Ice Cavern. Almost. I know I'm just gonna get stuck not doing anything until I find one of those, but like... that is kind of the move. Let's just do something Baal probably won't have done yet. I did like to collect a lot of stuff. Wow, I could even get this one, but... did like to collect a lot of stuff, but I don't think I ever 100%ed on my first run. I don't know how many it would have been before I went back and did something like that. Yo, Jaw, thanks for the luck. I think that's 3 trials. Did I... Okay, this is wild. I almost said... I should have said it. I had a dream last night that, like... You and Figure and a couple other people were playing some online game that that you guys usually get, like, 6 or so people, and there were, like, 20 people that showed up for it. Some type of, like, online game thing. Let's try something else here. Done both of those, I've done that. I should just... Man, we need this Guru Valley. Okay. No, I can do that any other time. I'm not worried about hearts yet. I would still play Among Us, like, weekly. I should have got this magic, but... Leaving the Deku tree. That was something good. I forget what it was, but... Is the game still bugged where, like, once it wants to give you imposter, you just get imposter in, like, 4 games in a row? Damn it! Useless. I can do imposter sometimes, but if I get it like 2 games in a row, it's just too much. It's too much mental, social lying for my brain. Come on, this cutscene, dude. Oh my god. That's crazy. Thank you, Requiem. Whoa, 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 whoa. Playing the Requiem did not lead here. The cutscene did. Get it right. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It counts. You guys are so high on the copium. Yo, Snowbear, thanks for the 81 months. That's like some years, I think. Had enough social lying playing Secret Hitler? Yeah, Secret Hitler is another one of those games that's like, it's really tough for me to do more than one game of being, like, the bad guy. Might as well grab this. Please no sniper Renos. I don't know who kept those cards. I don't have the homemade ones. Yeah, at GDQ I don't know who actually drew them. We had somebody draw like custom cards, which was pretty cool. Oops. I mean, Hitler was an artist, right? If only he'd have just continued with his art instead. Whee! But yeah, that was fun. What didn't Matt play? I think we got Matt to play there too. And then I remember finishing with like 5 minutes to midnight, and I was behind figure on calories for the day, and I just went sprinting. Yeah, exactly. I don't think figure played. But he came down, and that reminded me to look at my watch, and I was like, oh my god, I have 5 minutes to catch him? I never grew up playing Mega Man, so I've never really been into Mega Man. Speedruns. Cool beans. Okay, let us continue now by leaving. We have a lot of points now. He wasn't very good. Yeah, I have also heard that. Aside from OT, most nostalgic game. Probably Super Mario Brothers 3. I have some really old memories of playing with my aunt and uncle and them showing me how to get the first 2 whistles to warp to World 8. From when I was really young. Okay, now... If only I could remember where these... Fucking... You gotta be kidding me, dude. Now you want me to play a warp song? Oh my god. Just... What's the score? I've got... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big old nothing. Damn it. Guess we go down. Did I? Oh, sorry, Jaw. I did miss it. There was too much going on at once. I wasn't just ignoring you again. Actually, yeah, let's die. This is a new running shirt. San Diego. Marathon. Okay, what's the score now? 3, 4. I mean, I always try and avoid traffic if I can. I broke my move record. Yeah, for me to break my move record has to be something big. I think I had on my watch, I think my red number was like 3,800 or something that day. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what he's probably going to get something else in the middle too early on here. This might come down to the 5 dungeon square. I probably should have been more concerned beating. We gotta grab easy hearts. Because I'm gonna have to work for the 9 hearts. I don't know what else I should really be focusing on right now. What would it take for me to go adult? Not just finding the Master Sword. I mean, I gotta plant the bean, obviously, but then what do we do? I should have remembered where this was better. Yo, Warren. Good morning. Thank you for the luck. I guess we start working on this. Plus, it's just skulls in general. I feel like he's going to get to skulls or... Yeah, he's going to get to this or the 20 skulls first. Should have grabbed this heart, too. Oh, I can still grab it. Gotta start grabbing some easy heart pieces, I think. When does one's heart rate get too high to be considered dangerous? That's very much dependent on each person. Like how old you are, how fit you are. Most of my runs, for the first mile or so, my heart rate gets to like 160. And then after that, typically will be around like 165, 170. For this marathon that I just ran, basically almost the entire time it was 175 to 180. Even like the last 5 miles or so over 180. Which is like as high as my heart rate I've ever seen it. Running on the curb? That sounds like a good way to get a twisted ankle. What? What else do you mean by curb? Like, what kind of curb is this? Let's do... Like, is there a sidewalk on the side? Or is it, like, the edge of the road and grass behind? Okay. We are gonna start to beat some dungeons, I think. Edge of the road, grass on the other. Probably like a 2-foot or 3-foot grass, and then the sidewalk. I mean, I tend to have pretty good balance, and I'm fortunate. Of all the things that have hurt me or plagued me over the years, my ankles is not one of them. But all it would take would be for me to land funny one time, and then like, oh, well, now I have ankle problems. But I tend to have pretty good balance, and so I feel like I could run on like a curb or like a plank or something. I have no idea what I'm trying to do right now. I guess like we gotta find Guru Valley, plant the bean, continue to get hearts, continue to beat dungeons, hope we find Forest Temple. I mean, I'm also at the age, I think, when I'm out exercising, that, like, my self-preservation tends to be a little bit higher these days. I'm just so... It just feels like I could trip and fall and just end up completely, like, wrecked. Whereas, probably 10 years ago, I wouldn't have felt that way. Yeah, that's Jabu. We could eventually work our way back to beating Baronade if we are desperate for a 5th dungeon. We have this whole side. I betcha something over here is Gerudo Valley. That's my guess. I only have one dungeon. I've found, like, 3. Actually, I even found Bongo. I've probably already found 5. Instant oatmeal? I get the big barrel at Aldi, the drum of, like, oatmeal. And that's my favorite. Well, it's like, I just eat that every day at the office. Yo, Rainbow, thanks for luck. Songs, I have... Well, I can't get these squares, so I can't get the songs. But I have, like, 3 or 4. Actually, wait a minute. The next Lost Woods, I should be doing that. What am I doing? That's just a free square right there. I should also have gotten to access to Ruto's letter at some point, and I didn't. Like, that was kind of dumb. Dude, when I retire, bird feeder, garden, I'm gonna have all of the things. I should probably sun song here. I've already done this. Yeah, we've already done this. This is probably new, though. Yeah, there hasn't been any real shit. How many is that? It's gotta be like 4 or 5. Don't know that ice arrows really do much in this one, but maybe. I'm gonna be in forest anyway, but I have to keep the unused keys, so if I need to shoot. Okay, dude. Oh my god. Annoying. Now I gotta... leave. +1 shoe. Efficient. Okay, I don't think I've done either of these. Oh, I clearly have done that. And then the Goma's killed me. What else could I do here? The Goma's killed me. The P-hat. Don't know if I've done this or not. Yeah, I have. Sun-songed. Wait, no. Goron Bracelet doesn't do anything. Okay. There's no water temple. This is weird. This board is weird because there's only shadow and forest, right? Like the adult temples? 2 shadow squares, 2 forest squares. There's no fire, there's no water, there's no spirit. That's so rare. Like a lot of overworld stuff. Okay, finally. Jesus. Kind of want the hearts. Well, I want this heart, at least. I'm not so pressed for hearts. Right. Dude, what was that jump? You better get there. Okay. Yeah, I don't really necessarily want to collect that many hearts yet. Okay, cool. Now I can get 20 skulls, I can get the 5 Death Mountain, I can get the Bullet Bag 50. That would be a really nice one. I don't think I've seen the Bullet Bag 50 yet. Oh my god, I just was here. I think I've done all of Goron City. This is new. Morpha. Another dungeon. Have we found every boss? We've found every boss. I've already done this. This was stupid. I shouldn't have done this. Child Morpha. If we had magic. Yeah, we found King Dodongo. We just didn't have bombs yet. Wondering how much I should focus on the 20 skulls now. What are the odds the Baal goes and gets that over the 5 child or the Bullet Bag 50? I kind of feel like I should. It's also gonna bite me in the butt not getting Ruto's letter for the 4 bottle slots. Should have grabbed that for sure. What else do I need before we go adult? It'd be nice to get the Bullet Bag 50. And some more skulls. No, I don't need opponents for anything. I can't get 9 songs. I can't get anything in that upper left. Oh, the bottles? I'm gonna RBA slots 3 and 4. And possibly even 2 at this point. But... Yo, Red John, thanks for the luck. Man, I should have that bullet bag 50. I should have the 20 skulls. I'm just kind of... Like, I was just in Goron City and I didn't grab this. So I'm gonna have to be in Goron City again. This is new. Please don't go to Forest Temple. Okay. How has he not gotten bullet bag 50 yet, either? That's kind of crazy. Alright, Jim. You can do it, buddy. Okay. This is new. I think this is the last back alley other than Chew Bowling. Ow. Take the owl later. Fire Temple, not useful. Like at all. Dang it. We have a lot to go on here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bullet bag 50, let's go! It's 20 skulls, let's go! Or just get me Death Mountain Crater. Like at the upper part, and then I'll focus on that. Okay, we can do... Why do I feel like he's getting skull? He's gonna get the skulls before me, and then all of this is just like... It's not a ton of wasted time, but it's just like a little bit of time everywhere. I still haven't had Night Cack. That's like 5 right there. Or 8. It's not ideal. Or we'll fight. Dude. This is bullying. Fuck. I think it's just bowling in the market. We've done a lot of market. No point in getting the slingshot. Like, it beats Phantom Ganon, but we already can get the hook shot. Okay. Nice. well grab it now. Still not really close. But, I mean, he can only grab one more until he gets something else in his upper left. So if I don't get 20 skulls, I can get the 5 childs. If I don't get, 5 childs, I can get 20 skulls. If I don't get Bula Bag, I can get both. Like, we're in pretty good shape to get at least some more points here in the middle. I thought for some reason this was good. I can't remember. No? Okay. Gotta take easy hearts like that. Still working our way to a 9. Gonna beat a lot of bosses, though. Okay, definitely gonna do this. Probably should have grabbed... I should have grabbed so many other things along the way, and now I'm regretting not doing it. Skulls, Child, Death Mountain, Bullet Bag, the Wasteland, what else? Like, that's... The Lost Woods is a square? Why do I not have that yet? This is why I don't want too many hearts, because it's just kind of annoying. Ooh. Let's not burn our shield. We still haven't found Forest Temple yet either, which is not great. Yeah, Song plus Saria's. Been here. This was good. What was this? Ah, yeah, we do want this. Dude, fuck off. Yeah, hockey's pretty popular here. Okay, this gives me 5 more. Puts me at 15 skulls. Starting to get pretty close there. Yeah, I really like the alliteration, and I really like that it actually fits with, like, ice and cold. And we used to play in, an arena that looked like an igloo. bad. There we go. Okay, 15 skulls. I need 5 more. Lake Hylia has 2. Lost Woods has 2. A lot of options here. I think just 2 bowling, yeah? What? He's an adult? I guess it makes sense for his row. So he's gonna get this square too? Okay. This goes to hook shot. Well, he can't get this. He can't get this. He must just be selling out for the middle square. Like, I hope I can get the songs and the boots. Damn it. There's no way he did that as a kid, right? There's no way. No, there's no way. He's an adult. I mean, that just makes skulls way harder for him. Boy, if we could just find a couple things here, get some points. There we go. Yo, balloons. How's it going? More points for me. And then I think we rush hearts now. We do want to start rushing hearts. Wait, I passed one. Damn it. Too worried about my hessing. I think I get the 20 skulls at this point, because he could be getting close to that. He's gonna get the 3rd boot, yeah? Oh yeah, the HPs too. Yeah. Good call. Good that point. Although that one now, we know that's not at risk. It's probably worth doing anyway, even though it's slow as fuck. We do want heart. We want hearts regardless, yeah. Because now we're going to be at the point where I can't get any more of, like, these ones. He's going to beat me to what? Shadow Skulls, filled 4 bottle slots, probably. Depends the market, maybe. But those are all only worth 1 point. We're picking up a bunch of 2-pointers here. No! I didn't. How did I get lost, dude? Oh my god. I'm so bad. What did I do? Whatever. 20 skulls first, then the Lost Woods. Two more. I really should just focus on this now, get it? Because... Because he could get it. Okay, there's two here. Perfect. Already got that one. You know what? God damn it, ow. Now what? I figure out the points. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every base opens 2. So I have 4 right now. Which is the max I can get. That's why we need to focus on hearts now. Yeah, the ocarina's not in the cross. It's just, the other corners are just 1 point each. How is Dampe? I tried to make sure he would specifically be here, and he's not here. What a bum. Why would he go adult? I just don't get why he had Zelda and then went adult for that shadow boss. Like, what? He really wants to get the middle square. That's my only thing I can think of. Now what should I go after? Kind of want Ruto's letter. Obviously the Lost Woods, if we get there again. I should get the hook shot now. This is new. There's heart pieces here. Well, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, I have 40 seconds. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. But I can't get this. I can't get this square till I get the 9 hearts, but that's okay. We'll have it prepped, and then it'll be in more points. Can I get both? I think so. It's gonna be close. Well, that doesn't help. I think it's fine, though. I think it's fine. So I can come and do this now. Okay, this gives me all 5, yeah? No! Well, I mean, I got the skull, but damn it! Okay, let's do this. Fuck. Magic is just, like, so not useful. What's the probability of that happening? It really... You can probably... Oh, of course. You can probably always dictate. Because it's... You have to drop it, like, right over the middle. I don't know. Okay, I gotta get my bugs back somehow. Need a place for the bugs. Here we go. I'm kinda not sure what I should be focusing on right now. It's difficult. I could just go adult at this point. Without Rudo's letter, it kind of sucks. The 4 bottle slots is nice. I want the Lost Woods HPs. I don't really want to give that up. I should have sun-songed instead. Damn it. We still need to get, like, hover boots, hook shot. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's not random. I think as long as you always dropped them off to the side, they would never do that. I just did this one. Yo, Cody. It's going pretty good. Hope things are well with you. Damn. Boy, the game really wants me to have magic. I just did this. Wait, what else am I gonna do? Shit, I need hearts, and... We go adult? Do we just go adult now? No, I want that Lost Woods HP. It's too free of a point. Rudo's letter would be nice, but... How does he not have the bottle slots himself yet? That's crazy. I mean, if I would find Zora's Domain again, I guess we would get Silver Scale and try. I've done all of the market. I think this is new. Just looping around again. Could sun song there. Could die here. I'm pretty torn. What I want to do here. I need 18 points. If I get these... This is... I need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, his whole scheme here is just to get this square. That's all he cares about. But I have paths to victory without that square, so I'm gonna just let him do it. A month-long vacation at a campsite? Yo, that sounds awesome. Right? I have... If I get this... Boy, if I get that bottle slot square now... That's pretty big. There is something for sure about, like, your own homegrown vegetables or food that, you know, a fish that you caught, or, for me, like, harvesting mushrooms or greens that I found is just extra rewarding. I guess we get the heart piece here, too. We really need to get these heart pieces. It's time. I don't like just piling hearts so early, but I think it's time. And then we just leave through the shop or something. Six. Okay, 2 bosses probably. Two bosses. Something like that, I think. Ah, damn it! I would have liked to have had that one. Yuck. The bottle slots is kind of big right now. I'm not really concerned about the HPs Lost Woods. Honestly, if I find Lost Woods again, I might reject it. Okay, that's gonna change a lot for me. Well, it doesn't change a lot. It just... God, okay. It's just really, really good to have. Damn, now what? The heart was right there. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. I guess heart piece, heart... Ugh. Running's been pretty good. I actually ran a marathon last Sunday. I don't know. I want Rudo's letter. Before going adult. Rudo's letter and the HPs, I have to have them. I have to have it. Yep, definitely did a lot of IRL hessing. Ah, I can't. Well, no, I'm fine. It's fine. What am I doing? Okay, Lake Hylia, please. How many times have I been in Lake Hylia? This gets me Bottled Big Poe, too. If I get this Bruto's letter. So even if I lose the 4 bottle slots, we can get Big Poe. Yeah. Not yet. Not yet. Thank you. Okay, now just Lost Woods, and then we can go adult. Yo, thanks for the 20 stream streak. Okay, I think we're in good shape here now. Now I just need the Lost Woods. There's a ton of new stuff here, actually. And we still need to keep focusing on hearts. Although I kind of just want to do some bosses real quick. Boy, the game really wants me to have magic. I could have had, like, Din's Fire or FW, I'm sure of it, but as long as he doesn't get Din's Fire, I think it's probably okay. I've been in this chain so many times, too. I don't know. I don't even know what the score is right now. I'm not really keeping track of this very well. Can you get 4 keys as a kid? Not really, because the red... Well, no. Hang on. The bottom of the well. It's a bit of hovering, but it's not that awful. But I'm gonna, like, I don't know that there's a ton of pressure to do so yet. If I would find this... Also, we could just free square it. I mean, we might as well, right? We're already collecting hearts. Or do I do the 9 and just not collect any more hearts? I know exactly what for. Well, this... Okay, no, we're gonna do this because... I might want to get the skulls, and the skulls is gonna be easier, I think, with not key restricted. I don't know. Maybe that was silly, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, what? Because I'm gonna keep collecting some hearts. Hearts are easy enough to get. And then, what's the score? I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And he has 7, 8. Okay, so I need 3 more points. 1 is 9 hearts. 1 is this. He can't get this. He's an adult. So I basically just need 1 more square. I don't have the sword. What the fuck? Dude, fuck this trick. So I need 1 of these 2. Actually, I need 1 of those 2 regard... Well, no, we could get the forest. Dude, I should have just let him hit me. I think it... Sure, actually. I'm debating whether I just go adult without this. Because I need 3 total points. This gets me 1, and 1 of these gets me 2. And that's enough. And I can get the bottle Big Poe. That's not a big deal. But he could start marking both of these. And then I'm in trouble. I think I should probably still get this one. And then this one's guaranteed. And then I just need 1 of these 2. Or these 2. And what are the odds he goes and does, like, forest? I mean, he could. I want Lost Woods heart pieces. And then I need, I think, 1 more heart piece, and then 1 boss. And that'll get me to 9 hearts. Fuck. Still need the hook shot. Do I need the hook shot? Yeah, okay. We knew that was Baal's plan the whole time. I'm surprised he doesn't actually have the dungeons beat yet. Like, all of that time he spent getting the songs, I couldn't get the songs, so... I probably want the hookshot, but there's really no reason to rush it. I need the Lost Woods. Where the f is the Lost Woods? I don't know where to go. Camera. Come on, dude. Just stay up there. How does he not have the dungeons? What? That's confusing to me. Trying to remember where the Temple of Time was. It will come to me. It was easy enough. I don't remember, though. That's not good. I was just there and I sun-songed. I'll take the heart. This is also, how many dungeons for me? 3? Goma. King Dodongo. No, just 2? Is this 2? Dang. I guess it is. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. I could have probably tried to race him to the dungeons, but then I would have given up on, like, these squares. I wouldn't have got this, I wouldn't have got this, I wouldn't have got this. I might not have found that. Because that's what he did. Like, he could have kept trying to beat me to, like, bullet bag 50, and he might have succeeded, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit! I need way more. Damn it! Maybe we do beat more bosses. This Lost Woods is killing me. It's killing me because I really need to just go adult and get this square, and then it's over. How many does Baal have now? 8, 9. He has 9 points. Wait. Come on. I only have 7. Damn it. That's where Temple of Time is. I need to just do it again. No, that's where Phantom Ganon is. No, I'm gonna save for... That would be 3 dungeons. I don't need that square, though. I want him to just commit more time to that square. Just go ahead and take the 5 dungeon square ball. I don't care. I'm not interested in it. I want the Lost Woods. Please. Where? Oh my god. How many times was I in the I can't believe I left the Lost Woods. Like a dum-dum. And now we actually cannot get back. What the? Dude, there's like 80 million Lost Woods. Come on. I mean, do I have to have it? I don't have to have it, but, like, it would be so foolish to not take this. I'm very lost right now. Just... Damn it, bro. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little funky here. Yo, Link, thanks for the 83 months of Prime Gaming, and thanks for the luck as well. I mean, I guess we just grab the hook shot at this point. I know. The thing is, I might not even need it, but 48 with Child Link? I don't think so. Even if I didn't get hit by 2 flames. I think the best I've ever done with Child is 53. Dude, where is the Lost Woods? Okay, we'll take it. Actually, so my marathon, my Apple Watch is a Series 3, so it is quite old. The battery's not the greatest. And I charged it. It was like 90-something% when I started the race, and it made it to 25.9 and then died. And I thought I was going to lose the whole thing on Strava. I wasn't going to be able to upload anything. But I recharged it, and it seemed like it at least stored... It stored that much, so I ended up just uploading that instead. And it was like, 25.9, 26.2. So yeah, I think... Also, I didn't start at the start line, you know, you kind of start behind the start line a little bit. It was typically about a 10th, like it would say I was hitting my miles about a 10th before I would actually get to the mile marker. So I probably would have run like 26.5 according to the watch. 26.4 or something by the time it was all done. Is the guy even blindfolded 100% OT? Only scrubs don't blindfold OT 100%. This shit takes forever. There was a half marathon as well, and they ran them together, so the start was very, very crowded. Give me a second, I can talk a little bit more on it later. Wow, I've never had a note like it almost always jumps to like an A at some point. This one will be A. Oh, okay. It didn't even do C down. So yeah, there were corrals at the start, which was basically a self-reported time, which is fine. Like, most people are okay about that. And of the, like, 20 corrals that there were, I was in number 2. So I was probably pretty appropriately placed. But there were so many people ahead of me that should not have been ahead of me in the first 2 miles. Like, I was doing a lot of zipping and darting, which I really don't like to do, but... Oh man, he got the thing. He definitely has Din's Fire, which sucks so bad. It's just like, god damn it. I need the bottle big, but I need to go adult now. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Sorry, Jim. You're just... I can't. What was it about? I just want to try and get a good time. Ah, damn it. Okay, I need to remember where that Temple of Time was now. That's gonna bother me. Let me think about it, let me think about it. I did not negative split, no way. I was a bit undertrained, but not terribly so. But there was a brutal hill at like mile 22, mile 23. And that wiped me out really, really bad on the back half. It was a very challenging course. I was surprised how challenging it was. A lot of turns. But yeah, you were saying about taking the corners. I feel like I took a lot of the corners quite well. I don't know why more runners don't. Like, some of them seem to do it somewhat, but, like, there are certainly times where it's like, Like, clearly going this path, like, cutting across this street is, like, much better. Seven, 8. Okay, 1 more boss or 4 more pieces. Actually, I really don't need hearts, because, that's my square. He can't take it. I need to get the bottled Big Poe. Or go back to Forest Temple and get the skulls. One of those two. Or the Shadow Skull. Like, anything. I just need one of these 3. Damn, that's brutal. He just marked this. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, yeah, I guess the middle square too, but I'm thinking he's not gonna get... He'll get the middle square. Is my thought. Okay, that Temple of Time. Surely we're gonna remember... Surely we're gonna remember it. Yeah, if I get Big Poe, I win. I guess, wait, I need... Wait, 11... Didn't I not just get something else? No. I need both of this shit. Oh, I just got this. So I have 16 points right now. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16. So any square gets me a win. Other than 9 hearts. 9 hearts doesn't get me the win, but any other square, I need one of them. But I gotta go adult now, and I don't remember where it was. Fuck. Oh, that should not be eluding me. Ball has 11 now. Okay. How many bosses is this? 3? Is this even gonna work? The Temple of Time. From the Master Sword side. Why am I so bad? I mean, there were even other Temple of Times I found, too. This is 3 dungeons. No, not every square is 1 point. These squares in row 3 and column 3 are worth 2 points, and then this square is worth 3 points. But I am now at 17 points, and once you get to 18, that's enough to win. If you get 18 points, you cannot lose. So I just need one of these final 4 squares at this point. Yeah, like the red starred ones, that was his squares. So that's like his corner base. My corner base was the other corner, green. It's all green now with the white stars. And then the other corners are kind of just battleground, like anybody can get them. And then obviously they're all worth 1 point. Dude, where the fuck was that Temple of Time? Oh my god, I'm pissed at myself for not remembering where this was at. Especially because I actually hit it right before I went here, and I was like, no, 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 not yet. And I knew it was that when I went through the thing. What thing was that? I mean, he needs the rest of the squares now to win. So he has to snipe me on all 4. The easiest thing for me is probably go adult and then find Hyrule Field, RBA the Ruto's letter, shoot the ice arrows at the Big Poe. That's kind of annoying, but it's probably the easiest. Because he probably isn't able to do that unless he gets the bow. So he'd be in forest. Temple of Time. Temple of Time. Why has this slipped my mind so badly for this one? It's a lot of hearts, but this is at least quick. These guys are quicker than Jim, that's for sure. Not Lake Hylian, not Cac. Sora's River, I don't think so. It wasn't a market. Yo, Fino, thanks for the luck. GTG. Okay. Yep. I knew if I just got to the place, I would remember it. I couldn't specifically remember that that's where it was, but it's like as soon as I was in that area... Obviously, there's the risk that you kind of just go backwards instead, but I thought about that for a second and was like, ah, yes. If Jim was paid a decent wage, he'd install laser eyes too. The laser eyes are kind of the key to destroying Link quickly, huh? Okay. I just need a Hyrule Field now. I don't really see how I lose. Baal... I mean, if he marked this square, then I would be like, oh shit, maybe he is getting the bow and beats me to Bottle Big Poe because he has like a Pona song. Sets that all up really quick, but it's looking quite good. So any Hyrule Field, and then I guess I could... Do we bother with another dungeon if we find, like, Phantom Ganon? Not really. Until Bottle Big Poe is gone, I don't think I want to fuck with that. There were other Temple of Times, too. Like, that wasn't the only one. I just knew that was the Master Sword side one, but I had been on the front pad as well. Okay, this is annoying. It's odd that he went and got this boss key, but didn't. Like, how did he grab the boss key and not bother with this? Like, why did he do that? I feel like that's a strange move. Yeah? That just seems strange. Like, he rushed that boss key too. Maybe it was Child, I don't buy it. I don't believe it. How would he have gotten to the boat? I don't know that Baal would know that Child clip, and that's not exactly... Okay. Fucking damn it. It's not like a trivial trick. I just need a Hyrule Field, but you know me, I'm a sucker for new loading zones, so let's try this one. Because that's what we need right now, is more loading zones. But there's a new one, let's do it. Another wasteland. Fuck, man. Any Hyrule Field would be nice. A nice old Hyrule Field. I guess I should... Okay. If I get the chance to do the 4 skulls, I should probably do that too, huh? Oh, look at this. A sucker for new loading zones. Can't help it. Gotta go do this. What could it be? I mean, the truth is I just have no idea how to get to Hyrule Field right now. Like, I never remember that. Well, no. I don't know what grade. Let's just do Dampe's. Damn. Come on, come on. Just any Hyrule Field, please. That's not Hyrule Field. That's also not Hyrule Field. Just going in circles, man. Okay, we have a lot of options here. Did I do this last time? I don't remember. Come back to CAC. How about a back to Hyrule Field? What the fuck, man? I just did that. Dude, these loops suck. I'm not gonna go down the river, though. Okay, come on. There's only, like, 20 loading zones to Hyrule Field. Just give me one of them, please. Dude. What was leaving Deku was something good. Didn't that go... What was that... That was... Phantom Ganon? No. No. What was it? This was something. Where I was like, oh, that's good. Was this Shadow? Oh, it was that skull. Yeah, well, fuck it. I don't care. Dude, come on. Any Hyrule Field, please. Thank you. Okay, we can win now. We can win. We can put it away. Don't need the Poe. It was definitely worth it for me to stay chowed and get Ruto's letter. I don't know about the HPs in Lost Woods. Kind of, that was good insurance, though, too. But that Ruto's letter got me the 4 bottle slots and is going to get me this Poe, too. Easy. I don't know why I grabbed that again. Do I have an empty bottle? Yeah. That actually was about as smooth as that could go.
Ooh,
That's a bingo! Not really, but... Does Baal realize yet? He should, right? He can get... He has 11, right? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah. We're already at 19 now. GG.
GG.
Let him keep going. No. We won't do that. We will talk about the seed a little bit, and then I think I'll talk about my marathon. I'll try and pull up the route and everything, too. That'll be interesting, and really go into detail about how I ran and what my race was like. But that'll probably be it, Beta Quest Zelda-wise. I don't know, Baal, his side wasn't bad. It was very similar to mine. Iron Boost, I mean... Oh, Bombchu Bowling was another Tempo of Time? Yeah, that would have been a good one. Don't know if I have anything else to say about this one. How many dungeons did you have?
I had 4.
Okay.
How much did you have?
I only had 3. But I kind of figured you were just going to crush me to it, so I focused on getting a bunch of other points.
Yeah, I see that. Like, I was figuring like you would actually go a lot for the dungeon just because of the 9 hearts.
Yeah. I hadn't found Forest Temple yet, so I was a little nervous to fully commit to that. I did end up finding it, but... You went adult fairly early with the Shadow Boss key, right?
Yeah, I did find Phantom Gun very quick, and then Bookshot. And I thought like I might as well just go adult and like get some songs done and just go back in time, because the sea was quite generous with the loading zones, except for Gerudo Valley, which was insane hard to find.
Yeah, yeah. We both needed it and just couldn't find it. Yeah, it was pretty friendly seed overall. But when you went adult, I just figured, I'll probably get the bullet bag, the child skulls. I was a little worried about 20. I was thinking you were probably getting close to that.
Yeah, I think I was at 18 or so when you played that.
Baal had been on quite a win streak, too. I think he had won like 3 in a row.
Sunday.
I will not be around next Sunday. Sorry.
Okay, so 2 weeks it is then.
2 weeks, yeah.
Or 3.
I think 2 for me. But yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah, for me, it will also be 2. Yeah. So just, we will see in 2 weeks then.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the match and have a nice rest of your Sunday. Goodbye.
Later. Yeah, I won't be around next Sunday. And like I said, I said really early in the stream, but probably not a ton of streams for me. I'm quite busy over the next couple weeks. But I'm thinking around July, last week of June, early July, I should be able to get back to a decent amount of doing stuff, but... Okay, let me see if I can show something here. can talk about my marathon a little bit. Because it's important to me. And it's fun. And I haven't run one in a while, so... I think I could show everything on here. Can I edit this real quick? Give me a second, 1 second. It's not a spreadsheet, no. But it has stats, which I like. Let's do that temporarily. Good enough. Yeah. In fact, it's one of... I'm debating getting, like, I almost subbed to nothing. Like, I have no Twitch subs. But I might subscribe to this app for the more stats that you get. Okay, let me see if I can share this. This was my marathon that I ran, San Diego. I got this nice shirt. I got a new shirt for stream. Marathon. Like I said, my watch died at 25.92. A marathon's 26.2 miles. And it died at 25.92. So, not the full marathon. It won't give me a result on my fastest marathon. In fact, I think if you look at like my profile, it doesn't have a marathon time yet. Because I've never run that far with it. Yeah, it doesn't have one as an activity. So... unfortunate on that, but that's not a big deal. I'm glad that it at least kept like the stats here, right? Because otherwise I would have just had to manually put in 26.2 and then I upload it and whatever. So actually I went out and ran this with Brittany, who I do the 100% MST race every year. I said if she would ever train for and do a marathon, I would go out and try and do one with her. And by with her, I mean I'm still running my own race, but here we are with the medals afterwards. So that was fun. But yeah, you can kind of see down here what the course looked like. The elevation profile. We start at like 300 elevation and we end at like 72 elevation. So it is actually elevation down, point A to point B. It just doesn't feel that way for sure. Like it's very, very kind of up and down and a lot of twists and turns. We'll go over it. But like basically the first 5 miles you're going up. And then it's fairly flat, somewhat down, and then there's a little hill here, but then it's just like, you just drop all that elevation in like, what, 12.8 to 13.8. Basically 1 mile straight downhill. That's not ideal, because, like, you can't really, you can only, like, your momentum can only carry you so much, and like, yeah, that mile's free, but I would much rather have gone from like this point all the way down to the end. That would have been so much of a nicer race, right? Because for me, I always feel like if you're going up, if you're starting at elevation 0 and you go up 100 feet and you come back down 100 feet, you're never making up on the downhill what you went up, right? Like that's just, you're always going to lose a little bit. You're always going to lose a little bit. So, yeah, you gain here, but then, especially, I've never run a race like this, where you're at, like, mile 22 and a half, and then you go to 23 and a half. Like, that's the point of the marathon where you're like, I just want this to be over. I'm tired. This has to end, and it just keeps going, and I've never experienced one like, oh, well, now you also need to gain, what, 66 over 200 feet of elevation in a mile. Yeah, that's rough. But looking at the splits here, looking at the start, first off, it starts all along here. There's corrals, and I talked about the corrals a little bit. I was in corral 2 of like 20, so I'm near the front. But before I even got there, like, they had porta-johns along here, and it started at 6:15 in the morning, which was good for me. I'm a morning person. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting in this line to go to the bathroom again, because I had to go before I started. I got up that morning at like 4. Super efficient. I pooped immediately. It was like perfect. But then I started feeling like I might have to go again. So at this point, when I'm at the porta-johns, it's like, we're going to go again. I'm feeling like I have to go again. But this stupid line, I don't know what the people do behind me. I guess it's like, well, because the race started at 6:15. I got to the front of the line at 6. So I'm already kind of panicking. I'm nervous because I'm down here. Finally get in the porta-john. I get to go, which is good. I get completely empty. And then I got to like make my way all the way up here. They're already playing the national anthem. I found the corral too, and I squeezed my way in, and it was like, I was going to try and meet Brittany for a photo before, and we didn't get to do that, and I felt kind of bad, but I didn't even have my phone, because I'm not going to run with my phone. It's so many people running with their phones these days, because it's been a while since I've done a marathon, since 2011. But now everybody's just running like this with their phone at the start, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? This is a marathon. I can't be burning that energy. I don't even want to carry this brick with me. So I didn't have my phone. But I got to the start, and the corrals, I was already a little pissed off. I try and not let it bother me too much. But I'm corral 2, and I'm looking around. I see a guy with corral 4. And it's like, dude, you should really be like... I was stressing so much about the line. The bathroom line down here, I was stressing. And it's one of those ones, there were 7 porta-johns, right? And there's 2 lines where I was at. And then another one had like 3 and 4, whatever. But, so, it was kind of like, it's understood the 3 on one side are for that line, and the 3 on the other are for my line. But there is that one in the middle that it's kind of like people take turns. I was looking, and I see it's green. Like, I saw someone leave. It's left green, and I'm like 10 behind. It's like, do I just like... No, I'm going to wait. And then finally somebody in my line went, and I said, like, out loud, I was frustrated. I was like, thank you. And the guy in front of me turned around, like, he smiled. I was like, yeah, come on, like, let's be efficient here. And everybody's just milling around the line, and people are talking to other people, and I'm just trying to, like, dial in, right, on my race. But the marathon line, man, they just need more porta-johns. What do I run with? Nothing. I have my watch, and I had a pocket with, like, 2 gel packs. 2, like, energy things that, like, basically just, it's not a liquid, but it's like, just like, I don't know, like an energy thing. Yeah, and then my shoes and my running clothes and the bib number that I had on. Like, that was it. Like, this is... I mean, everything but the medal, basically, that's it. Yeah, the watch. My watch doesn't need the phone, so it was good enough. And like I said, it died 3/10 of the way from the end, so whatever. Only phone solution, wrist phone strap. I used to have like an arm one, didn't like that. I could have fit my phone like I have like a pocket in the shorts. I've also seen ones where they like have the like side pocket like here in the hip. And it's just like, yeah, I could, but I don't know. That to me, that's just extra weight that I don't really want to be running with. So yeah, I'm at the start. And I'm in corral 2, and I'm looking around, and I see a guy with corral 4, and I'm like, You shouldn't. Yeah, but I tried to let. It's like, okay, everybody's gonna run their race. Maybe they didn't. They think they're gonna have the day of their life, whatever. And the start, it was just so slow. It was so slow. There was the full marathon and the half marathon. Yo, Triforce, thanks, man. But yeah, I was in San Diego. Yeah, no glasses. I put my contact. I do not want to run with my glass. I mean, I will if I'm just out casually running, but for this, with as much sweating and stuff I was doing, we did not want to do it. Yeah, I left my bag with like a change of shoes, change of clothes, my phone, another water with Brittany's husband, who we had coordinated. He was going to come down, pick me up. I was going to go back. Like, we had a whole plan, and then we were going to come and watch Brittany finish. So that's what we did. So I already had a bag, like a post bag prepared, and he had the bag. There was no pacing. I saw at the beginning, I saw 3:30, and I saw, I think, that might have been the only one I saw. Maybe like 1:45, like half. Because again, the half and the full both started together. So the full has like, what, 6,000 people? I think it was, that's a lot of people. The half has like 25,000 people. So there's just people everywhere. The first mile, I get in, I do a 7:12. I'm flying. No, I'm not flying. The first half, I was like, we are really holding back because I can't move. Like, I just can't move as fast as I want. I'm trying to pick my spots and, like, get around people. And I was constantly doing this. I actually have, hang on, I have another photo. Let me pull this up. The watermarked photos of the race results. I think they gave them to me here. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. I was constantly doing this. That's as big as... Okay, it was actually bigger in the previous one. How do I go back? Dude, fucking... But yeah, I didn't go with any pacer group. Oh my god. You literally can't go back. Okay. Hang on. Some good ones of me. This was at the finish, I think. Looking very serious. You obviously can't see. Oh, there was a return to gallery, but here at the end, we'll talk about the end later. I am in this picture right here. For some reason, they're like, yep, there he is. He's there. And here I am right here, me and Brittany's husband. His name's Ryan. Waiting for her to finish. So it's, but this, I was constantly like peeking over my shoulder, like, can I squeeze in here? Can I zip around here? The first like several miles were like that. Here I am clapping for people at the end. I think this was, when was this? This was probably this was right after the finish, it looks like, where I'm done. I don't know where this is at, but I found the camera, the camera guy on the, so there weren't a ton of pictures, but, so yeah, the start, pretty rough, and it was, someone asked me about California weather. I was thinking it would be nice, cool, crisp. It was like 64 degrees and muggy. It was humid. And all of the bodies on this one street, all around, on the pavement, it was hot. Like, it felt very hot. I was immediately sweating more than I sweat during, like, my 17-mile training, my 20-mile training runs. Like, I was losing water. And I don't think the first water station was for, like, a mile and a half. I kept thinking, like, where is that first water station? I need some. I'm parched. And I'm losing water fast, and we gotta get it back. So yeah, that first mile hit a 7:12, and it felt slow, which was fine. Like, I didn't want to go out way too fast. I was hoping to run like 7:05, 7:10s. So you could see, like, we get to mile 2, 6:55, 7:04, 6:50. These, I knew it at like mile 3 and 4. 4 and 5. It was like, I should probably hold back, but I'm feeling good. Like, we're not going running like 6:30s. So let's go ahead and bank some quick miles here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way through. Basically 10 miles was fast. And I felt pretty good, but look at, I mean, it's just challenging. It's a challenging course. It's like you're doing all these turns around this. This neighborhood wasn't too bad, kind of looping around here, but then it's like turn here, turn here, turn here, turn here, turn here. You get back here, you gotta turn and turn and turn and zip around that thing. And then it goes back by the start, and then it's just like turn and turn and turn and turn. A lot of turns. I was surprised, like, in the moment, it's like I'm constantly focusing on, like, making that line and trying to be as efficient at it as possible, but it's difficult. And then I think we split off around mile 8, and then after that, it was the half marathoners were gone, and it's just the marathons. And so from, I think, around this point here, maybe around mile 10, 11, I found 2 guys and I ran with them. That's pretty common in like a marathon. You'll find somebody that's like running basically your pace, and I hung out with them all the way till this hill. And then I kind of took off ahead of them, going downhill, and then all the way, I finally saw one of the guys on the hill. He passed me back, and the other guy, I think, finished a couple minutes behind me. But yeah, we hit this downhill, and I was crushing it on these miles. This mile along this trail here, like, we hit the downhill, we're halfway done. Where are my splits after 13? Yeah, 6:54, that was before the hill. This included the hill, 6:51. Then we hit another 6:50. But then it was 17. Once I got to this bridge, that's where we really started to hurt. It was like, these are getting tougher. 7:17, 7:05, 7:15. Not hitting any more 6:50s. 7:15, 7:16, 7:21. That has, you can see the elevation. That one's even going up a little bit. And once I hit 20, I was like, man, we are really struggling. And I know this hill is coming. 7:44, 8:34, 8:07. And then it was a nice downhill after that to kind of finish it out. But it was tough. It was a tough course. Really tough. And like 64 degrees is not like overbearing. It's not. It was just so humid. It was so humid. Someone asked about my nutrition drinking plan. Basically, I drink water at every hydration station. I get water for the first 20 miles, and then after like 20 or like 19, I might grab one of the like Gatorade or Powerade like energy drink ones that has a little bit more electrolytes or salt or sugar involved. But I'm basically just taking a water every time I pinch the cup. I take like 3 or 4 sips. I might take another sip or 2. I pour a little bit on my head. I wasn't planning on pouring as much on my head as I did, but I was doing that because I was feeling hot. And then I had 3 total gel packs. Like, mine is called Goo. Hang on. They just look like this. You just tear the top off, and then you just basically you don't drink it. It's like a thick, almost like a paste type thing. But then when you get water at the next station, it kind of goes down, and Gives you a little bit more energy and a little bit more calories. So I had one of those before the start, and then I had one at mile 8 and one at mile 16. And then at mile 20, I think it was like just after 20, I had a little sugar candy just to have some like quick burst energy, but I'd wanted to take that near the end because I didn't want to crash or like have a sugar crash afterwards. But that was some more like pure, just straight energy. But that's about it. I don't take too much. And I had both of those in like a back pocket of my running shorts. They have like a little zipper pocket, so I just kept those 3 things were all I needed. I took the one at the beginning of the race, so I didn't need it. I just carried it. But yeah, my heart rate. Okay, my typical heart rate, like I had said on stream earlier, the first mile for me is usually like 160, 165. It takes my body a mile to realize like, oh, you are running right now? Let's get moving. And then usually I'm in this 165 range, 165, 170 if I'm pushing. But not much more than that, really, like ever. And here it's like we are very quickly up to 180 and basically stayed, you know, in the 175 to 180 range the whole way. Like the whole way. It was approaching 180. Very consistent. I mean, yeah, my heart, it was very good heart rate wise. Like there really wasn't a lot of deviation. It was 175 to 180 basically the entire way until this hill. We start to creep a little bit more into like 182, 183, 184, but not, you know, like pretty consistent heart rate all throughout. Can you see that? See, this is where I need to I should probably subscribe to this thing and see all these other stats, because that would be fun. But yeah, my pacing overall, I probably went out a little fast, but I never really hit many below 650. It was like these two, once you kind of got to the top of the hill and spread a little bit thinner than the beginning part. What was giving out first? My legs felt very good. That's a good question. I was a little bit worried about my hamstrings or like certain parts of my like IT band being an issue, but I did several checks throughout. You know, it was like, my ankle is a little off after like mile 5 or 6, but like I kept running. Most things in my legs felt good. Lungs felt pretty good. Heart felt pretty good. I'd say though, eventually the muscle fatigue is just what ends up. Probably, I want to say fatigue in my muscles, but it probably is a little bit of all of those things. I can't say like, oh my God, my breathing is now so bad. The biggest thing I think in this range when I started to run, even you could feel it even in these ones, the 717, 715, 716. It's like, okay, we are still running pretty fast, not running that much slower than like these ones, 7, 6, like it's 10 or 15 seconds, but there's a big difference. There's a big difference between these couple miles and these ones here. And that's where it's like we are now at the point where that takes a lot more effort. And where that effort comes from, it's like not so much in my legs. It really is kind of the heart and lungs, but eventually the legs are what to me is feeling like I just can't keep chugging out these miles the same way. This is also fun on Strava. You can view these flybys to see where like other people run. And you can kind of see how close certain people were to you. I like this because, come on, dude. Why are we over here? There. There were very few people that passed me. Very few people. I almost passed like everybody. Which kind of tells me, like, yeah, I was slowing down, but that's just how it goes. I was in pretty good shape. You know, here we can see what Michael potentially ran. I have no idea who Michael is, but you can see Michael started before I did, right? Look, he's moving and I'm not. He was in tier 1. Yeah, it does feel like the first miles are fast. Could I have run each of those like 5 or 10 seconds slower? Would that have given me more energy at like 18, 19? I feel like the hill is going to kill me no matter what in this one. So, and it's not like I was out there, man, I'm pushing. It was like, this is controlled and this feels comfortable, so I'm going to keep doing it. In reality, I probably could have run a slightly faster race if I went out a little bit slower, you know, and wasn't zipping and darting around. But overall, with the way the course was, looking at some of these too, like these are fun to look at. I chased people down. Like I caught people. No, there were very few people. I can only think of like 1 or 2 or 3 people in the entire like marathon section that passed me. There, you can see he started a good, what, we're already like 2 or 3 minutes in, and then I go. And then it's just like, we just chase him down. Right? How many miles does it take to pass him? Still not past him, still not past him, still not past him. Wait, was Michael one of the guys I ran with for a little bit? Maybe he was, actually. It was. Okay, Michael, there were 2 guys right here, like I said, that I ended up running with. I was like, I don't know who Michael is. I do know who Michael is. Yeah, you can even see in this graph down here, like where they converge, and like there's this stretch from like here to here where we actually just ran together. And you talk with some guys and say like, oh, what's your goal? What are you doing? How are you feeling? But yeah, I ran with him and one other guy for this several miles, and then on the downhill, I pulled ahead of him. And then, like I said, this part, I felt like I was doing quite well. I'm pulling more ahead, I'm pulling more ahead. But he's still, like, basically right behind me. It's so funny to look at this as you move along. And then I started to struggle a bit, and I feel like he almost caught me back. Right when we get on the highway, like he's right there, right behind me. And then it just really goes up that hill. And I feel like he did not, we both handled the hill about the same. Like he's still right behind me. I think once I got to the top of the hill, I was able to kind of open up my stride and still feel okay. But I feel like that hill kind of crushed him a good, because look, I'm back ahead a good amount here. I don't know that you could run negative splits on this course. It would be really tough. This whole first part, you know, is downhill to 13.1. Like 13.1 being like here. It's just hard when you look at the elevation. You guys can't see it because I'm blocking it. Like you split this right here. Right? Like you look at those 2, I'm taking that first one every time. Every single time I'm taking that first one. Like, yeah, it's nice and flat down here, but no way I'm taking that hill at the mile 23. Can look at somebody else. Look at Henry. Also started before me. I should have been in the first group, not the second group. I mean, group 2, you're like, oh yeah, that seems reasonable. I should have been in the first group with these other guys. But I just chase them down. Like, we just end up, even though they started like 2 or 3 minutes before me. Even if it takes 10 miles, 15 miles, like... Oh, I didn't catch... I felt like this was the best part for me. I caught so many people on this stretch where it was like the downhill, you've done a half marathon, and then like I was able to still feel like I'm feeling good. I passed him right there. And then did he ever catch me back? No. Oh, he had to stop right there. He got to the top of the hill and was like, gotta stop. Henry the Third. Could talk about. Oh, Brittany might have. I might be able to pull up her thing too. I kind of want to look at a couple more of these just to see. The guy from Corral 4, yeah. It is a very tough court. Like, just looking, it's like, the turns, so many, like, look at this move here, even just, like, where I'm at right now. Boom, you do this, like, sharp turn there. Turn. Like, there's 5 turns in this section that is, like, so unnecessary for, like, there's so many other ways you could have done this with, like, a more smooth course. It's very challenging. Also, this was interesting. There were 2 routes based off of, like, obviously it's the same distance, but I think there's a train in there. And based off of, like, where the train was, you went one of 2 ways. Like, I guess there was a cop or something there pointing. I don't remember it, but, like, I've never seen a course like that before. But I think there's a train or something in there that was dictating why it had to do that type of thing. Okay, let me see. Did I ever catch this guy? Still behind. I finally caught him after 17 miles, like, basically just slowly chipping. That's how a lot of marathons go. It's like you're running like an average of 7:05 or 7:06. He's running like 7:07, 7:08, but he's ahead of you. And it takes a long time. But then, see, once I passed, it's like this guy fell off quick, you know, whereas I'm struggling. We saw my splits. I'm already struggling. But I gained a ton, right, on this guy. Like, he's at the hill still, and I'm almost done. There's one more marathoner that it showed. Oh no, there's like, I don't know what these scores are. It's like how close and relative they are to you. You never run a full marathon distance while training? Yeah, you typically don't. Most people, especially for their first marathon, are only going to train for a 20-mile run as their long run, and that's it. I say that's it, but you kind of get used to that zone of this is uncomfortably long, but there was definitely, because that's what I did this time, there was definitely, by mile 17 or 18 for me, it was like, I kind of wish I had a little more endurance right now, because that's what felt like I was slowing me down. This guy, I think we started at the same time. Like, he has a higher zone of, like, not showing where he starts just for privacy reasons, but obviously we started at the same point. And he was a good bit ahead of me this whole way again. Still ahead of me. And then, yep, that trail. That down there, I passed a lot of people. And once I passed them, it was like, they didn't pass me back. There were, like I said, very few. I passed a lot of people throughout this whole thing. Even these half marathon. Well, the half marathoners are a little different. This is like, I mean, we basically ran to, you can't even see their bubble. And then the half splits off, right? It's so funny, like, how many people were probably right next to you. Like, the entire beginning, we are running, like, the exact same? No, he was ahead, and then I caught him, but didn't pass him? Like, he stayed with me. He must have been like, oh, that guy with the beard looks like he knows what he's doing. Yeah, because, look, I'm behind. And then I catch him, but we're still like, we're basically running this whole section. Yeah, it's completely together. Like right on top of each other. And then it's just like, yep, you're off doing the half. I'm doing the full. Most people recommend between like, I'm lagging. I feel like my thing's lagging. Between like 30 minutes and most people say like 30 minutes, honestly. I typically go an hour before I will refuel. I guess 30 minutes to an hour is probably fine. People have different things that they like to. I usually like one of those little gel pack goo things, and that's enough for me. Should I have more of them? Probably. There are some people that are so fine with like their macros and doing all of this and eating all of this before, and I've never really been into all of that. So it's I don't know. It has never been that necessary for me. What is this guy? What is happening here? Oh, this guy started way before me. He must have been in like the elite group. What happened to him? Or his score is lower, so we're not quite as close. Yeah, this Jeff guy just was never. Yeah, he was just much better the whole way. He's like the only marathoner that is on these that. Look at all these halves. 13. There's like so many people. But look how many people did the 26 that were around me. It's like you have 5. 6 people. The winner splits. Hang on, let me see if I can I mean, he's not on Strava. Let me just see if I can get the results and pick the top. Results. What's his bib? How do I, damn it. Give me a second. Oh, come on. Okay. I can't show you all of this guy's splits, but there were several like checkpoints throughout. This is the winning time, 2:29. Which I feel like if I never got injured or hurt, I could have probably gotten my times. I've run a sub 3. I could have probably, not easily, I could have gotten down to 250 pretty quick if I kept running them every year and training. 240 might have been about my limit, though. I don't know that I would have ever been able to get down to like 230, 235. 230's fast. I don't know that I probably wouldn't have been able to run sub 6s, I don't think. So maybe 240. 240 probably would have been about my thing. But this guy ran a 229 and ended up winning. This was his splits. 526, 525, 532, 54. Even his, look at his last 6 miles. 612? No, not his last 6. The 17.2 to 20. That's, tough. 612. And then he finished up. I can't. Basically, yeah, he was running about 525, 530, and even he slowed way down, on this one. Let me see what mine was. 3830. You know, 108th out of almost 6,000. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Yeah, 230 is definitely, I wouldn't call that like elite or anything. It's definitely, you're at the point of like, you're right. You're not going pro or anything. You're not going to be in the Olympic trials or anything, but you could show up to a 6,000 person marathon and compete, for a top spot. These were mine, 7, 653, 7, 708, 712, 749. So, obviously I slowed down as well. But so did the winner. So, okay, let me pull up. Oh, the end. My God, the ending of this also. So I finished, right? And I'm exhausted, obviously. I think I went and grabbed like a bottle of water immediately. Chugged that whole thing. That was done. I saw there were just people everywhere. Because there were people, for me, a 3-hour marathon, right? But there were a ton of casuals. They did a half marathon, so they're not casuals, but they did a half marathon in 3 hours, right? And they're just doing this shit, like, there's so many people trying to move through this area and just, like, get out of this street, and you're sitting here taking, like, selfies in the way. Like, look how I'm just, like, in the back here. It's so frustrating trying to, like, get around these people. It's just like, can you not do this somewhere else, please? But I went and got like 2 other energy drinks, chugged both of those. I saw like a granola bar type thing, like a chewy. And I took like 2 bites of that and it was like, I am not getting this down. This is my mouth. I cannot do it. I had to toss that aside. I found a banana. I was able to eat a banana. And then I grabbed like 2 more water bottles to go. And I'm just like trying to get through here. I felt pretty good. I was a little bit like woozy. I was a little stiff. My legs started to get pretty tight. I kept walking, tried to keep walking, but there's so many bodies. The finishes, it was rough too. I didn't really feel too sick. I couldn't. My mouth could not process the harder food at that point. I don't know. They had goldfish too, and it's like, there's no way. If I couldn't have the granola bar, I am definitely not getting goldfish down. I don't know. I can't say. It wasn't really like a sick feeling. It was just like my mouth, I cannot, my body's not producing enough saliva to break this down in my mouth right now. But yeah, I ended up, kind of coming through this part where it ends. Now I don't have the full finish like here because my watch died, but it essentially ended here and then just went down this street. I think I got to like here or so, and there was like a train crossing, and it went down. So I just kind of leaned over, bent down, and I didn't want to sit down, but I bent down, and like somebody comes over and is like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Just taking a minute here." But yeah, the finish is just chaotic. I really wish the half and the full were like not always together. I get they want to have a big, huge crowd in the 25,000 half marathoners versus the like 6,000 marathoners is it's nice for them, but for me it's tough. It's tough to navigate through all of them. Okay, let me find one other thing. This was Brittany's race, and she started 6:4. Like the race started at 6:15, and by the time the corrals got to her race didn't start till almost 7. That's crazy because it was just getting warmer and warmer as the day went on too. And she ended up not having a super great morning, and eventually I think we saw her around like 13. I saw her in this first part somehow. It must have been like here, as I was like coming back the other way or something. Because she saw me on the other side and said hi. Like we crossed. It had to have been in this section because where else would she have seen me? But then she looped around, did this thing. And then I think around here, they are kind of, there's an ambulance and a bus and like some other things at the back that eventually start to pick up people. And I think they made her decide, you can either quit and be swept, or if you remember from my thing, I went along this and did like this whole thing, right? Or you could kind of just go across this bridge and get back in with like a bunch of the other runners. So that's what she ended up doing. So ended up still doing the hill, like the worst part of it. Basically, this whole flat part got cut out, you know, and then did the uphill part still. But yeah, her heart rate's way lower than mine. 170, 170, 150. Yeah, the oscillation is interesting too. Kind of. Well, I think she does like a jog/walk, so that's probably why it's like so oscillating. And back and forth type of heart rate. But yeah, I don't know if she'll want to do another one and try and get the full distance, or if she'll just say, oh, I did it, I am done type of thing. So we'll see. But I felt pretty good overall. It would be nice to get back to doing some more frequently because I enjoy the race. I enjoy just the whole atmosphere. I complain about all the people, but it is pretty nice overall to it was so funny afterwards finishing. Like I came back and we saw her around like halfway, and it was me and her husband, and there were other people coming through, and I'm just cheering. I'm just like, yeah, good job, keep it up. And everyone's like, oh, you finished, good job. And it's just like, you still have the people on the race are already congratulating me on finishing. It just feels like it's a very friendly environment. Everybody's supportive of everybody else, which is honestly, it feels a lot like how I think of like Ocarina of Time speedrun. I think of speedrunning in general. It's like, yeah, there's competition. Obviously, you want to beat other people and you want to be fast. But at the end of the day, it's about like picking everybody up and everybody feeling like they ran a fast race, or you want people to have a good time, you know, outside of just yourself. And so I was trying to cheer a lot of people on and be supportive. So I can give that back to, other people that cheered me on. Um, I felt very sore for a couple of days. I ran 2 days later. I took Monday off and then I ran on Tuesday 4 miles. Very stiff. My quads, the downhill portions, I'm not used to running that hard downhill. It always ends up being my quads that hurt a lot. And so like moving uphill or moving flat was okay, but if I was anywhere on a hill, it was very stiff. I was very wobbly trying to go downhill or downstairs or anything like that. So, but a decent recovery overall. Like by Wednesday, I was walking through 2 or 3 airports to get back here, and then Thursday I was running to work again. So basically, no true recovery, which is kind of my problem. I never actually get a chance to fully recover from like anything. But okay, I think that's about all I have to say. It was fun overall. So let's go rate somebody. I'm super passionate about running though. I really like racing. Like I said, I like the atmosphere. It would be nice to do some again, and I don't always have to PB. Like I don't always have to. I'm not 20 years old anymore, so that's just gonna happen. Like we're gonna get slower, and as long as I can kind of manage my expectations for it, I feel like I should be able to continue running. But yeah, running is a lot like speedrunning. I feel like there's a lot of support and a lot of people that want to see you succeed and are passionate about it. Yeah, okay.